Hello, greetings, and welcome back to the BFC. All right, before I get into it, make sure you set your calendars for our Sunday show at 6 p.m. EDT. I'm going to be hosting 5, yeah, you heard it right, 5 CEOs to give us updates, so you are going to want to tune into this episode. And next week is going to be huge for our channel. I will be hosting Super Robot, and we're going to be discussing the meme coin project Giraffe. And we also got something else planned for the BFC, so you are definitely going to want to be subscribed and have the alerts turned on. We're going to keep bringing it. That's what we do here. DD from the source, so buckle your seatbelts, kids. Okay, so many of us have enjoyed the IGPK run lately. We were banging on that one at 0007, and let me tell you, that surprise merger opened up a ton of profit opportunities, so hopefully you guys got in at that low level. Now, I want to share with you 3 stocks that I'm looking at from a very basic angle. The charts sort of scream like load and hold, and that's what I'm doing more of lately. The truth is that volume is an obstacle in the OTC right now, and so I'm using this as an opportunity to find stocks that have the potential to run. So, let's get into it. First up, NGCG sitting at 0011. Let's look at the company description. Now, remember, these things are inaccurate sometimes. But let's look at it. The company's main activity is investing in and merging with companies in the biotech, medical, and pharmaceutical sectors, which have high growth potential and solid revenues. In addition, due to the successful expertise of 2 members of our board, the company will engage in complementary activities such as creating the largest online business in LATAM, Latin America, and Florida, applying artificial intelligence 4.0, as well as acquiring several restaurants and billiard rooms throughout the East Coast of the United States of America. Yes, they covered everything but the cannabis sector. They should have just threw that one in there for the hell of it. This one is SEC reporting. Now let's look at the share structure here. We have a 1.8 million market cap, 1.3 billion in the OS, and 473 million sitting in DTC. Guys, this one is bare, and quite frankly, I want to see an acquisition or a merger. I was intrigued by this one because I saw that the registered website on OTCM was a service geared towards teachers. So I'm like, sure, why the hell not? It looks like a website builder, quite frankly, and you got Wix for that. And as an educator, I probably wouldn't use it. I got Canva. You know me, I'm a Canva junkie. Now, for this one, there has not been much volume, but I've established a small position. Let's look at the chart. Where do I like this one? Well, 3 times in the last 12 months, this thing bounced off the trip 8. So, I did forget to mark the first one. So, but this looks like we're going to have that move again as it's consolidating around the 12s and potentially moving up. For me, it's easier to see the resistance and support on an active high volume chart. When they're this low, it's more about saying, okay, when do I want to pull the trigger? When do I want to get in? But yeah, I made a small entry at dub 12, and we'll average down to the trip 8 mark and average up to the 14 mark for my core position. This isn't including any slaps I may do along the way. But give me those because with the share structure, I could see it moving nicely upon any major news. This thing is bottomed out, and quite frankly, this bare bones SEC reporting company is just one that wants to move, in my opinion. Okay, next up, ticker IGEX, sitting at a trip 6. Let's look at the company description. We are a holding company, participate in businesses related with ocean resources, seawater, minerals, protein production, health, and beauty. Sustainable approach to humanity's great challenge. Conquer the ocean. Join us in this exciting trip. Okay, let's dive in. Come on, see what I did there? Dad joke of the day, what can I say? Share structure, let's look at this thing. Market cap of 4.2 million, outstanding shares of 6.1 billion, and 4.6 billion held at DTC. Let's take a look at the chart. I love the 90-day. Give me 6s and 7s all day with this one. This is what's driving me here, the chart. Again, I think it's the bottom. I mean, trip to rip, right? That's what we want to do. We want to find these bottom feeders and wait for them to run. Look at the 3-year. This was active in the heydays of free Checkorama, but this thing has been at the bottom for about a year, and it's ready. I think it's ready. So I'm looking at this one as an, okay, it's way overdue. So we're going to see where she goes. And by the way, if you're in any of these, bull or bear, let me know what you think down in the comments section. All right, let's take a look at their latest tweet. EIE remains committed to buying IGEX shares as it continues to value its potential. A huge thank you to all our shareholders who, like EIE, believe in IGEX's path. Together, we are destined for success. Let's look at their most recent PR. IGEX announces restructuring of convertible note and share purchase by Instituto Europeo para el Emprendimiento. All right, let's look, and that's EIE. Let's look at the quote down here. We are pleased to announce the successful restructuring of our convertible note, they have won, and the strategic investment by EIE. This milestone demonstrates our dedication to fortifying IGEX's financial position and creating value for our shareholders. By eliminating our only pre-existing debt and securing additional investment, we are well positioned to pursue our growth objectives and drive long-term shareholder value. So that is very exciting. Let's see where it goes. Lastly, a company whose president has been on my show, ticker AHRO. Yeah, the old expert market. Now, the truth is the delay in the 10K filing has been nothing short of a letdown. But I strongly believe in what Chris is trying to build here, so we'll see what happens. Let's look at the share structure. Market cap of 1.3 million, outstanding share count 2.2 billion, and held at DTC 2.2 billion as well. And I have a clip I'm going to play for you guys in a second, but let me tell you, their streaming station is a part of Roku and available. I've downloaded it and used it. I think this one is going to pop, and you know, when it does become tradable, and that should be very, we'll wait for it. Hang on. It soon. Should happen very soon. And I'm talking in the next week or so, I would hope. You know, this thing is going to be popping. I do. I think it's didn't bottom out at a trip 1. It's still sitting there at a trip 6. So it could be worse. So I think this is going to come out of the gates, you know, flying. But companies need to be on top of their game. And in their defense, there are only a handful of auditors that handle the OTC. But, you know, it is what it is. But I know me and the BFC crew, we are ready to get this one cooking. I have about 4 million shares of it. I have an average of about 7-ish. I think it's 6.5. But check out this clip from our last interview.
Okay, we're brand new markets for us. Houston, Dallas, you know, I mean, okay, but these are major markets that allow our rate card to go up. And what happens, okay, is when they see the footprint out there, all of these advertising agencies show up and they want to be able to do what? Sell ads. That's how they get paid. They get paid because they sell ads. Now, okay, at the end of the day, they need to have an audience, okay, that's watching those ads. So I can't go into great detail about it, but over the next coming weeks, you're going to see us sign with 2 major consumer electronics companies that will be co-branding and co-marketing, okay, our TV network, okay, and that is going to go out into, over 20 countries and major countries, okay, with populations, okay, that are, you know, in the 9-digit area, okay, and more, okay. So, you know, I think the next step in the process is to just go ahead and continue to add to the ad agencies that are going to want to, you know, join up with us in a VASTAG program. And a VASTAG is simply because, the simplest way to describe it is a digital ad that pops up, okay, when you click on something. So, in other words, you click on a channel, okay, and the way it'll work, okay, for us with these partnerships is there'll be a banner ad up there, okay, right next to Netflix, Prime, okay, whatever is on that ribbon, and it's going to say, come check out our new content partner, okay, iDreamCTV. You click on it, it takes you to the electronic program guide. That electronic program guide gives you our selection of channels. Click on a channel, up pops a VASTAG. Whether you watch it for 1 second or you watch it, okay, for the full 30 seconds or minute or 2 minutes it would run, we get paid. And we split that with our partner.
Listen, if they get the ad revs, then this is a slam dunk for the business and a major catalyst for the stock. My question is, Mr. Giordano, are you going to bring it? And I hope you do. That's all I got, folks. Be sure to tune in this Sunday, 6 p.m. EDT. It's going to be a great show. And check out our merch store. Because quite frankly, I think we have the best damn merch in the OTC community. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little crazy there, but I'm very satisfied with it. Shout out to Market Merch. Shout out to producer Rob. Special thanks to the BFC Nation. And remember, guys, there's more that binds us than breaks us. Have a great day. Peace.